Hi folks, what we're going to be doing today in this lesson is to use our actual hammer fist, and we're going to be using our elbows. Right, what we're going to look at now is the basic of any form of fighting, making a fist. So many people do it wrong. Firstly, you need to clench these fingers in, hooking them right to there. Then you need to bring the thumb down as far as you can, which locks the wrist into position. If you don't lock the wrist into position, when you hit, your actual hand and wrist will flex, which could end up very, very severe damage to your actual own arm, not to the person that you're trying to hit. Right. What we're hitting with is this small part of your hand in the hammer strike. This is classed as a soft part of your hand. Right. I'll come to that in a second. This strike point here can be aimed at the forehead. It can be aimed at the jaw, it can be aimed at the nose, it can be aimed behind the ear, it can be aimed at the trapezium, it can be aimed at the chest. This is one of the first strikes that we teach in Taijutsu. And the reason is it's a gross motor skill. As monkeys, we bang. Right? And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're just going to refine it slightly. So from your actual fence, okay, you've gone into the actual gate, so you've closed the gate here, somebody struck you. You're now going to strike downwards, bang. That's all you're doing with your arm. A very, very simple movement. Now, if we take this from the way that animals put power into this strike, right, we start using our legs. Because this is the hammer here. This is the shaft. But the shaft can be extended. You get a small hammer and hit, maybe knock a nail in. You get a long shaft on the end of a lump hammer, you can knock a wall down. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. But obviously we can't extend our arm. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend it through our body. So we're going to start off very, very simply. I want you to just lean into it. 1, 2, 3. See how the legs are starting to move now? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? You can do it from left hand, right hand. We're using it in our left hand because it's part of our guard system. Let me show you how it actually works on a pad before I bring in someone to actually show you. So all we're doing is this, boom, boom, boom. The moment I start putting my shoulder into it, the power increases. Now, if that's just putting my shoulder in, once I start, it goes all the way down to my legs. Okay? Really, you can get some serious power with this. It's a simple technique, but very effective. Okay, Sensei Auntie has joined us now. What we're going to do is we're going to do the actual combination so you can see where it's actually hitting. So from this position here, we're both in sort of guard position. She's just coming with a big right hand to my head. I blocked it out the way, okay, and now I'm going to strike her on the actual on the side of the neck here. Okay, so bam, she comes in. That's your actual strike point. Bam. Notice how the hand doesn't clench until it's at the point of impact. So boom, 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 something like that. She's going to do it back and forth now. She's going to do it to me. I'm going to do it to her. There'll be no punches though. So I'm going to go bang. You're going to go bang. And go bam, 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 bam. Okay. Right. If you've got a partner, do it with your partner. Right. If you haven't got any pads, no problem. Grab a pillow or something. Be careful. Enjoy yourselves. Now, I just mentioned that this is the soft part. What I mean by this is we have a system here where we go soft, so something like this or something like this, okay? Something that can take an impact against a hard surface, right? We send that against hard surfaces. And something that is hard, like our knuckles, we send towards soft surfaces. For example, a hard surface would be the jawline, it would be the forehead, it would be the cheekbone. So you would send a soft target to these areas. Now I know that this is slightly counterintuitive because we've all grown up watching boxing, where it's always a big hit to the jaw to knock the person out with your fist. But bear in mind, they've got their hands wrapped and then they've got gloves on to stop their hands from getting broken. Okay, so what we're going to move on to now is the elbow. Now the elbow is a hard surface. Right? If you were to go up to a piece of wood, you just bang it with your elbow, okay, nothing. Okay, if you were to bang it with your fist, it'd hurt. Right? So this is probably the only thing that we can actually use against all surfaces. So this can hit a hard surface, so it can hit the jaw. It can also hit a soft surface, just like the side of the neck. Okay, let's get into stance. Left foot forward, right foot back. We're blocking here, blocking here. Now we're going to bring the elbow in. I'm going to pull this up so you can actually see exactly how it goes. Right? You're in your fence position here. Now the elbow comes in a sideward motion. You're going to have to move your leg though. So you step. This is the person. You go through the person. So it doesn't really matter where you hit on the face. I would personally avoid the mouth. Teeth embedded in your arm, not the best of things. So bang. Yeah. You can practice this at home very, very easily. You always see me do it with my actual hand. All right. This is so I can get haptic feedback. Yeah. So I'm pushing through. This also helps you get a muscle memory of actually grabbing somebody, pulling them towards you, and then trying to connect the two things together. The elbow is probably one of the most versatile systems that we've got. It's not just an elbow to here. It can be an elbow up. It can be an elbow down. It can be an elbow diagonally. So this is a very, very versatile weapon. It's one that we implement quite a lot in our techniques. So starting out, let's just do it a couple of times ourselves. So we're here, we're on the guard. We're going to step, take the punch. Take it. So step and take it. Each time you're impacting, I want you to imagine which part of your elbow is actually hitting the person. If the person's a little bit far away, it's going to be the edge of the elbow. If the person's very, very close to you, it's going to be right there. Small, easy movements. And you'll notice that every time I bring the elbow in, I always bring it back to a guard position. So it goes from here, it goes from there, and it goes back to the guard position again. Right? Again, very, very effective, very good. Okay, let's put the combination now in with the elbow. So the elbow comes in, strikes like so, as I did in the other part of the video. Let's combine the actual two now. So the big right hand comes in, bam, you blocked it. This hand just extends, okay? To put more power into it, you drop your actual weight, okay? And then from here, the elbow just folds into the side of the jaw. Okay? The perfect point is behind the ear, but if you just get the side of the face, just as good. Okay? Right, let's do that one again. So what? You big right hand, bang. This smashes in. Now, if this hand's in the way, because this elbow's already coming in here, let's just fold that in and bang. Take the hand away. Okay? If you've got a partner, do it nice and slow. Don't go too fast. All right? Enjoy practicing.